I'm very pleased to be part of the music video series, Rhythms of the Mountain Empire, all about local music here in East Tennessee. Very honored to be a part of that. I wanted to be a musician since I first heard Garth Brooks sing the song The Dance when I was about 16 years old. I went out and got a guitar and tried to learn how to play that guitar. It took a while to get there, but after a while I learned how to write songs. And since then, I've been able to write and play shows with a guy like Tony Arata, who wrote The Dance, and able to sit down with a guy like Garth Brooks and play a show in Nashville. So it was humbling to do that and just honored to be a part of that. Now I've played with some of the biggest musicians of our time, and I don't say that to be arrogant, I say that just to be, I'm just thankful to be able to do that. Since then I've played the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, which is pretty much the mecca of songwriting for the country genre. That was very cool, and first time I played that show I was totally nervous, but very happy to do it. And I started out right here in Kingsport, Tennessee, just me and my guitar on a bar stool at a place like Woodstone, one of my first gigs I think ever. And since then I've been able to open from the biggest acts in the country. So anybody out there who's watching this from a local area, you can do it. It just takes a lot of perseverance and time. One of the questions asked me, what does music do to me? And since I was a kid, I was always drawn to, like, you know, R&B and pop and then rock and roll. My brother was a rock and roll singer in the past. And so I discovered country music later on in my career. And then, like I said, I watched the Garth Brooks show, man. I was hooked. I wanted to kind of, you know, imitate that show. And when I first met him, I told him I stole his show from him, and he started laughing. It's true, I totally did. But, you know, my thing about my music, what it does to me, it creates emotion in me. If I can do the same thing with my music, that's really what we're trying to do in some regard. The live show, people ask me all the time, you know, everybody talks about your live show and the lights and all that, and to me it all starts with a song, but ultimately we're there to entertain people. And if we can do that in our live show, that's what it's all about, man.